Hi, welcome to Forex in 4. I'm Mike Conlon for FXEDU, and in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you the highlights of where the action is in today's Forex market. So let's get started. Good morning. Today is March 8th, 2010. France to the rescue? I bet you never thought you'd hear that unless it was the punchline to some sort of joke. But all kidding aside, this past weekend, French President Sarkozy reiterated France's support for Greece in the Eurozone, and basically said that if Greece were allowed to fail, then the point of the euro would be pointless. So it sort of makes sense, but I'm not so certain how this is going to sit with the folks in Germany who have sort of been captaining the ship and trying to really make sense of what's going on over there. They don't necessarily want to bail Greece out, but unfortunately they may be in a situation where they have to, and it's the politics behind it. It's a fine line of how they're going to work this out. So we're going to have to see how this looks, but we'll just take a quick look at the euro here this morning. As you can see, the euro's higher. We're looking at euro USD in the 4-hour chart. All right, looks like there's some near-term support here around 135. We've got a little bit of resistance up at 138. I expect this to trade sort of sideways between those levels, maybe 134.5, say, to the downside, depending upon what comes out of the Eurozone, what they say. This kind of is like a good cop, bad cop sort of deal. He said, she said, with Sarkozy and Merkel. So we'll have to see what happens. But at this point, it seems positive for the euro that there will be support. In the meantime, they're just trying to buy some time over there while they're considering creating a lender of last resort and also limiting credit default swaps that are out there. Okay, someone else to take a look here is we're going to take a look at the Kiwi. Let's look at it versus the Loonie. Okay, I've been talking about Loonie strength recently, and it's some reports are out today that the Loonie is going to strengthen against the Aussie. Option traders have placed that bet, so they're basically saying that the Aussie may be done for a little while with as far as interest rates go, and that we're going to see rising rates in Canada. Well, don't forget, the Aussie currently yields 4%, and the Loonie's right at 0.25% right now, so quite a bit different in the interest rate differentials. But we could see the Loonie challenge the Kiwi for its place in this risk-taking ladder that I talk about. But the Kiwi, basically, on Wednesday, they're going to come out with their interest rate decision. Right now, it's trading higher going into that, as they've just reported housing prices have been up for 5 straight months, which could show signs of inflation. In my opinion, I don't see this happening, which means that we could see some Kiwi strength going into Wednesday's meeting, and then maybe see a sell-off towards the end of the week. The other news we want to take a look at this week is coming out of Great Britain with the pound. Looks like it's going to be the GDP figures for February GDP that comes out on Wednesday. That could be the tipping point for the week and how this is going to play out. Right now it appears that risk-taking is the theme for the week, and if we get something else, say bad news out of Britain, that could flip-flop us back to a little bit of risk aversion. So let's take a look at the numbers. We're going to look at the pound here versus just look at pound dollar on the 4-hour. It's had a nice move up since last weekend. Okay, but if these GDP figures and their industrial production and manufacturing numbers come in lighter than expected, then we could see some risk aversion and a little bit of pound sell-off, perhaps retesting 149 by the end of the week. So we'll have to see how this plays out, but right now, for a week where there's not a ton of news, it does seem a little bit busy. So keep an eye on that British GDP number on Wednesday, and we'll have to see if this is the week where the Loonie overtakes the Kiwi. So good trade into all. As always, be sure to check out the written blog at www.fxedu.com to get complete coverage of today's Forex market. If you would like to learn more about how to trade the Forex market from professionals like myself, be sure to check out our affordable Forex trading courses. And if you're already a seasoned professional or aspire to be one, ask us how we can help you achieve your Forex goals. Go to www.fxedu.com to get started today.